What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's go. Let's go.
It's the NFL on
Let
EA
me get
Sports as you
mine.
take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
What y'all doing? What y'all up to tonight?
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Need some games tonight. We're on for like 3 hours tonight. 4 hours. Fuck it. 5 hours. We here tonight. What up, y'all?
Dotson in motion right. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Rolling to his right.
Oh, that was a bad
pass. That is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along.
What's going on, chat, man? The Knicks blew it last night, man. The Knicks blew it last night. I'm depressed, dog. Word, they blew it last night. It was crazy.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This defense
we playing Eagles versus Eagles? Oh, man. I just noticed that. I just noticed that. Yo, why y'all think the Knicks lost yesterday, man? Come on, somebody tell me something. Why the Knicks lost? Why did they lose? What happened? ¿Por qué? Why did the Knicks lose? Write it in the chat, yo. What up, yo? What's good? We're playing Madden tonight. We're getting the ass bust.
Throwing his Hurts.
Oh, no! Damn, yo. No. Damn, son. I can't stand. I hate the clone games, yo. What's going on? Who's playing tonight? Share your channel, yo. I'm going to sub up to you. I'm going to sub up. Let's everybody get monetized, man. Oh, look, he high. Okay, hi, that's what's up, bro. Oh, yeah, oh. Okay. I can't hear you, bro, if you're talking on the microphone. Your mic might not be on.
A pretty decent game.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
What's going on tonight, bro? Good pick off.
He's got down his tight end over the middle.
That was a good pick, yo.
Going to have an Eagles first down.
Can't even hate.
As he's brought down at the 16. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered.
And he's in.
Oh,
touchdown,
man.
Eagles.
I don't like that, yo. I'm into that, yo. What's going on? Zebra, why you do me like that? I can't hear you. Your mic, you got your mic connected, but I can't hear you.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
No, it ain't me.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'm streaming on YouTube, though. If you want to go to YouTube and watch the game, watch my playbook.
We will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Drop. Come on.
This Philly offense set
What
to
the
go.
hell?
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
Okay, shout out to the 3 in the chat. What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to Scan. He was just live just now. I don't know if he's staying on or not.
And get your offense moving.
See Scan on and say, I'm going live, man. Oh.
Barkley on first down, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. On the move, but can't connect. Falls incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
It's not, yo. What's up with that?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release.
Can I get that off? For real?
1 first down here, and that's all.
Damn.
Folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check.
Couldn't get that off, chat.
Punting situation.
What's going on? The Knicks blow it yesterday, man? Come on, y'all. I wasn't the only one that watched that game yesterday. No, I wasn't.
And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road.
There you go.
That is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And that flag accepted. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, damn. That's a good. Damn.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of his first quarter.
Damn.
An entertaining start to
What
this
was that?
one. More to come on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 43 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
All right, yo, let's go. I can't hear you, Zebra. You got your mic on, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
Oh, I thought that was a pick. Oh, I thought that was a pick. Froze right there.
As that will lead us right into the 2-minute
warning.
Second
that was crazy.
And it'll wind up a 1st down. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Open man has got it. The tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second and a yard. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll look to throw.
Oh!
With his big tight end, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Good pass, yo. Now that's how I gotta nail that pass, man.
And the lead is now 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Perfect, bro.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. That one downfield for Dotson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching
First half in the
the
books,
NFL
chat. Okay.
on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the
Damn, I
booth
thought I had the
for
ball.
quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And they'll start this
Come on
drive
with the
just
fumbles,
across the
man.
30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Third quarter of a two-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts.
Yeah. Oh.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Ah, my God, yo.
And he is out of bounds.
Fuck, man. Come on, man. It's that same ass bullshit ass route he ran last time, man.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, wow.
That's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hurts.
Oh, come on. We got to pick that off.
Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts.
Get it. Oh, whoa. That is,
It's incomplete.
oh,
Just
snap.
too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they have regained the lead. And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left.
There you go. There you go.
He's got a man wide.
Oh, let's go.
And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
Often Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let
good pass, good catch.
That's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk
Word, yo.
and then additional pickup with
Good
his legs.
play, yo. Dead ass.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On EA Sports. It is. It definitely is on EA Sports. Can't argue with that.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Well, this has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
All right, now
what it do, Fundamental? What up? What's going on? Chilling, man. You know what I do, Oh, come on, man.
So they can't convert for 2, and now the lead stays at 5.
Chilling, fun. What up? What's going on with you? What's the deal?
Now after
How's
the
your night going?
Here's Elliott on
How about those Knicks, man? They choked yesterday, huh? Oh, just got home, rolled up and smoking. Oh yeah, you know.
And a good return as
that sounds like a good day.
Of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to
chilling, man, you know. We're on the night, man, trying to.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here.
Ah, come on, man. Gotta jump in front of that, y'all. Come on now. Well, what a... Yeah, man. Damn.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, man, nobody.
His throw here's incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw.
Oh, damn.
And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside.
Damn, we let him get
That
that.
was the 2-minute drill, and it's very best.
Ass.
Get a big
Get
chunk of
that.
yardage, and then get out of
Woo.
bounds to save those
Can't
timeouts.
believe we
You
let him
cannot
get
do it
that.
any better than that.
He's back to throw.
Let him score because he's just going to kill the time, man.
Grant Calcaterra, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own.
All right, y'all. We got minute 24 for the game, y'all.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want.
Oh,
Well.
catch that and run it back, and we winning. Man, come on, y'all.
To a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Ah, he pushed it one time. He broke away from it.
Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the sack. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God, yo, what is that, yo? It's freaking ridiculous, man. We broke away from that, and we could not do nothing with that. It's crazy. Man.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Up the middle with Barkley.
I don't know what that was, bro. That wasn't even the play, dog. Word, what was that, bro? That wasn't even the play. Oh my God. That is just terrible, bro. Terrible.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Back to throw.
Pass complete. Goddard. And he will get out of bounds.
Wow, what a huge play. That just put me in field goal range, bro.
And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
Wow.
Had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, caught the timeout. I thought we caught it. Oh, what a bad play. I thought he caught it. No. Why you do that? No. I thought he caught it.
Over 30 seconds remain.
I thought he caught it, bro. He way offside. Will they give me that already or nah?
Flush to his right.
Throw it away. Oh my God.
We'll throw that one away. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls
cold-ass
happen
blitz,
just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of
Cold-ass
people in the
blitz.
pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Ah, he threw a pick, y'all. Fucking shit. Yo, are you serious? Oh, my God. That was stupid, man. GG's, man. Good game, Zebra.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything.
GG's, man. Good game, Zebra. Good game, yo. GG's. Bad pass.
And that they did.
Yeah, hell yeah. We run it back another time. That was a good game, yo. GG's, man. Yeah. Shout out Zebra. Stand up guy. Hell yeah. Man. Ooh, I threw a pick to... Guys, you can't win when you're throwing picks. You see that? Oh, I should have ran it. Something in my gut said run it, get like 4 yards, and take your chances with the field goal, bro. I don't know why I didn't do that, bro. Smoke a cigarette. Oh, that sucks.
And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You act like you playing the game, huh? What's wrong with you? You've been asleep on my blanket again, haven't you? See your butt print over there, right over there. Oh, oh, you got mad energy, yo. What's wrong with you, yo? And now you over there. Look, there you go. See? Look. Oh. All right, Mr. Dennis, let's get it, yo.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history
What's
and
going on?
passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field.
Chloe, you go sit down. Go stop. Go sit down. Oh.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Hurts throwing right away. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now back to throw.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope it didn't come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Winston. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. Off the play fake, Winston.
This one downfield for Tillman.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
So that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw is Winston. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play fake, Winston. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Jameis to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Winston keeps it himself, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down, creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing, Winston. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. Hopkins' kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Roddy Hickman with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just 1 field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Chubb will get the call running left, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
To throw, Winston. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Winston. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Winston now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's Winston. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And just shutting him off there. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
2nd and 5.
Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Second down and a yard. Here's Hurts to throw.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the 1st down with his legs. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Let's be the mascot.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Mayfield looks to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh.
Baker
No.
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They go play action.
Put your hands up. Oh.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
Oh, Tom put his hands
Nice
up. God.
gain of 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Once again, it's Irving. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one 28 yards on the ground. Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target.
Let's go, y'all.
And the Eagles are on the board first
Back
this
at it.
afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so.
Oh,
I think
it's
if they
the
go into
going.
the series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. And a big one is his. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire...
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher?
Hey, he out of here. GG's, man. We own it. We own it. All right. Okay.
Let's go, y'all.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. This is Smith with the ground.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the move to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Great.
They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. It's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range,
It's
about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards on the ground. Swift will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Johnson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. To throw, Williams. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Down to about the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Barkley. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Play action. Here's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
And he lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Williams going to look to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To the air, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Williams.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
Oh my fucking
and he gets it
Jesus.
inside the 10 to the 9.
Right.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Williams going to sneak it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
You don't often see a sneak on 2nd down. Usually that's reserved for a 3rd or 4th down call. But the element of surprise was not with them, and they returned back on that attempt.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos now to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Up the middle with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And it will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Here's Williams.
Oh, he didn't pick it off.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Swift going to try up the middle. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's second and 8. He'll get that to his tight end, Kmet. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 43. Now a give right side Swift. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got the connection to Moore. And down inside the 15 he goes. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now Williams.
This is caught. Touchdown Bears. Keenan Allen from 8 yards out.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They called a flag. I thought they were going to call a flag on that.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh!
And Stevenson picks it off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have